Tonight, President Biden says he is not going anywhere, facing reporters during a high-stakes news conference.
Our Charlie DeMar spoke with a local congressman, adding his voice to the calls Biden should exit the presidential race.
Joe and Erica, good evening. A lot to unpack here. President Biden took questions for about an hour tonight, and while he did make some noticeable gaffes, the president says he is in this race to finish the job. Meanwhile, Illinois Democratic Congressman Brad Schneider says while he loves Joe Biden, the best thing for the country right now is for the president not to run.
Thank you. Please be seated.
President Joe Biden ended the NATO summit in Washington by fielding questions from reporters, which centered around Biden's fitness to lead if he's elected to another 4 years.
I'm not in this for my legacy. I'm in this to complete the job I started.
The president's age and sharpness have clouded his bid for another term.
Every single day I'm surrounded by good docs. If they think there's a problem, I promise you, or even if they don't think it's a problem, they think I should have a neurological exam again, I'll do it.
But when talking to reporters about Vice President Kamala Harris, Biden mistakenly referred to her as former President Donald Trump.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
He later corrected himself on social media.
But we had an important thing to do today.
Earlier in the day, Biden appeared to have another mix-up when he incorrectly used the Russian president's name when introducing Ukraine's leader, Volodymyr Zelensky.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky.
The high-stakes press conference comes as the chorus for the president to bow out of the race grows louder.
But I don't think the press conference changed any minds.
Which now includes Illinois Democrat Congressman Brad Schneider.
Why today did you come out and say this publicly?
I had drawn my conclusions last weekend. It is clear that passing the torch is an opportunity that will put us in a far better position.
Two things.
For now, the president says he's determined to run for re-election.
I've got to finish this job because there's so much at stake.
And late tonight, Congressman Eric Sorenson, who represents Central and Northwestern Illinois, joined the list of Democrats calling on the president to step aside. Joan Erica.
Charlie, we have local people across the country, Democrats, asking him to step aside, and yet he is defending himself by focusing on these European allies instead.
And that was sort of the central point of this press conference where it took place. It was at the end of the NATO conference. It's something he's comfortable talking about foreign policy, but the president was even asked directly tonight. You have members of your own party, your colleagues, people who support you, love you, even they're calling for you to step down. And again, the president's staying defiant. He's going to stay in this race, at least for now, guys.
All right, Charlie, thank you.